This is Fox News' take on the 2021 Bronco. First test. The Ford Bronco is back to battle the Jeep. The 2021 Ford Bronco marks the first direct competition the Jeep Wrangler has faced in decades. Really, you need to go back to 1977 when the Wrangler was still a CJ and the first generation Bronco was in its final year before morphing into the two-door F-Series SUV. Now, the Bronco is only slightly larger than the Wrangler and features a similar body-on-frame construction. And when they say slightly larger, that means it's not going to be too hard. You know, a lot of people be like, it can't go on those narrow trails. Well, yes, it can. Remember, it's only slightly bigger than the Wrangler. Ford isn't tiptoeing back into the fray either. The Bronco is launching with 7 different trim levels. And of course, starting at $29,995 to $60,800. The Bronco entry-level powertrain is a 2.3-liter 4-cylinder engine rated at 300 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque. Now, a 10-speed automatic is also available in a turbocharged 2.7-liter V6 rated at 330 horsepower and 415 pounds of torque. Now, inside, the Bronco has left a laid-out but low-grade plastic dashboard that's not as charming as the Wrangler. Now, you can order a soft top or a 4-door from the factory, but we'll have to go to the aftermarket to get one for a 2-door. There are hundreds of other accessories available at launch from Ford and various aftermarket companies. The Bronco side mirrors are mounted to the cowl, and its doors are frameless, unlike the Wrangler, so they can all fit in the cargo area. Now, perhaps the most significant mechanical difference between the Bronco and the Wrangler is that the Ford uses the independent front suspension rather than the live axle. Now, a Sasquatch package that adds the front and rear locking differential and 35-inch tires, special shock absorbers with remote reservoirs, and hydraulic jounce bumpers step things up a notch and is offered across the lineup, and they make a heck of a difference. Now, with the Bronco achieves its best approach departure angle and breakover angle and reaches a maximum ground clearance of 11.5 inches in the 2-door and 11.6 inches in the 4-door. The Bronco's secret sauce is the GOAT mode, which stands for go over any type of terrain. And that's really nice. Now, additional off-road friendly tech includes a 360-degree camera system with a view of what's directly in front of the grille. Now, fun and useful party trick is called a trail turn assist, which locks the inside rear wheels and create a pivot when you crank on the steering wheel. Finally, the Bronco is available with the electronically touchable front sway bar that increases suspension articulation and can be released when it's already under load. You don't have to wait till later. So it does ride like a truck. It's soft suspension reared itself on the twisty roads and then the high outside of Austin when Ford hailed its launch. The test drive event in the rear end of the 4-door visibly torqued like a pickup bed on anything other than a perfect pavement. Now, Ford curated its selection of trails that was attested that Fox tested it on, and it was highly impressive. The turbocharged engines, which are borrowed from the Ranger F-150, prove effortlessly powerful across the board. Now, Fox 6 has been driving the Wrangler off-road recently, and at no point did the Bronco come across as lacking. So the manual performs just as well as the crawler gear is useful. In certain situations, and definitely more than a gimmick. So the Bronco also likes to run. At least one of them does. The Wild Track trim is geared toward high-speed off-roading. So if you want to go high speed, remember Wild Track. You guys, this is Fox 6 take on the Ford Bronco. And this is A Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
Hey you guys, A Automotive Reviews. Remember, like, share, subscribe. And thanks for coming to the channel. I appreciate you. Until then, we out.